Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd, as well as my friends at yarnspirations.com. I'm going to answer a few questions today. First of all, the lighting is not lighting up my sweater properly. Just ignore this. Focus on the balls. We're going to answer some questions today, and they're all related to each other. We're going to talk about left hand, we're going to talk about timing, and we're also going to be talking about crochet segregation. So that's a hot topic today, and that's coming up next.
Welcome to my channel, and I'm here to inspire you, give you crochet advice, and help you along with your next project.
So most of you know that we release a video probably every day and maybe every other day, etc. So I'm working in advance in order to do that. So right now it's April 4th, and I now have videos scheduled all the way to June 7th. That's because of a few things that are an issue in social media, but really not your problem. Well, it's really not my problem either. I'm working ahead. So the reason for that is that YouTube has a rule that you release one video every 24 hours. We technically break that rule because we have both right and left-handed videos releasing on the same day of the same project. So there is a timing between the two of those videos that I have to maintain in order to keep it organized for you and also for YouTube and for our home channel. I'll tell you why. On YouTube, what happens is that the last video up is the last video that stays on the highest part of our channel for a certain time frame until another video goes in. My problem is that most crocheters are right-handed. So if I post the right-handed video first, then the left hand is the one that stays at the highest point until another video comes available in the future. Most crocheters are right-handed will land on the wrong-handed video. I know for my left-handers, oh my God, the tragedy. But for myself behind the scenes, the amount of comments that will come in, where's the right-handed, outweigh the comments if that I put the left-handed video first. So it just is one of those things. So in behind the scenes, I am planning ahead. The problem is that I cannot plan for 12:01 and 12:02. I have to plan on the hour, a quarter past the hour, half past the hour, a quarter to the hour, or right on. So I can't just state one just to be a few minutes from each other. I have to be within a 15-minute window. The problem is that if I release both videos at the exact same time frame, it can be basically a crapshoot. It could be a casino, whether the right hand goes first or the left hand. So what I intentionally do is put the left hand video 15 minutes before the right, and therefore when people are looking for the right, it still says private until 15 minutes has passed. So I have a time frame that I use. I use 2 p.m. my time zone. I'm in the Atlantic, so it's 1 hour before the Eastern time zone. So if it's 12 noon Eastern, I'm already 1 o'clock in my time zone. So I use that as my break point because I've determined that around 2 o'clock is the best time to be releasing new videos. So that is why we have that. So the left hand is always first, followed by the right hand 15 minutes later. So why not have a different crochet channel for the left-handers and not worry about that? We used to have a left-handed channel at one point, and maybe you can still find it, but don't even bother to look for it. The reason why I put everything back together into one place is that we have licenses that I paid money to have, and those licenses are not transferable through different channels that we own. So I have to have different licenses for different properties. So by keeping the right hand and the left hand together, the graphics, the music and everything, I only have to pay one license instead of two. So it's a money saving thing for me because these are free tutorials for you. Yes, we're sponsored. Yes, we have monetization, but I want to keep everything together. But it's actually a lot more technical than that. And it all comes down to access behind the scenes. If you've ever logged into Google and you have 2 accounts, you know how much of a pain in the ass it is to be able to go from one channel to the other. You have to log out of one and into the other. My problem is that if I maintain 2 different channels, I am forever all day logging in and out of 2 channels to answer the comments. On the phone, what a pain, and then on the desktop, what a pain. So by keeping it all together, I can just stay logged in and actually answer the questions on both the left hand and the right hand without having to jump in and out of 2 different accounts. So why do we have notifications that go to everybody if you're not right-handed or if you're not left-handed? Why can't we target you instead? And that comes down to personal privacy and also availability on what's available on YouTube. So on YouTube, you have a subscription, but the subscription is not conditional. It does not have any conditional formatting that you will get a notification if a video is a certain type. So what we do not have access to is to segregate you between a right-handed and left-handed crocheter. So that's why you're always getting 2 notifications when you're going out. So if you get a notification that the left-hand video is coming out, you can guarantee that in about 15 minutes, the right-handed is coming out, and etc. So that's one of those items that you have. So we do not have the ability to segregate crocheters, and who cares? Let's all stick together as one major community. I have found that there's more beneficial elements to it other than my own personal need from bouncing around the different channels, but also people can actually stay within the same channel and help each other out. It is kind of funny how many people will comment on a left-handed video if they see somebody struggling, even if they're right-handed. And I think ultimately, I think that's a great thing. So the final tip that I'm going to leave with you today, if you're left-handed and you're looking for a video that states, like, just say baby blanket, just really generic. If you're looking for the same project, I just use the word left hand with the colon in front of the same project name. So if the project actually has a left-handed version, if you enter the exact same name of the title of the right-handed video in the search, but just put the words left hand with the colon in front of it, the left hand is 2 words, then you will find the left-handed version. I started about 2 to 3 years ago of putting in the left-handed version into the video description, but because we have about 3,500 videos, there's a lot of videos that doesn't have that. But what I have maintained over these years is to be able to do that. We also have a left-handed playlist if you're looking for that, so you can find that on our channel. And if you just put left-handed crochet on our channel, you'll find a whole whack of stuff. There's about 800 or so videos all in left-handed format from beginners and beyond. So that's just something, and it is a camera trick. So just so you know, I'm not a left-handed crocheter. It's a camera flip. I realize that's what they were doing behind the scenes, so I've done it too. So that's just something that can help you to understand why the videos are timed the way they are, why we schedule ahead, why there is no crochet segregation, and why we're all together as one here as a yarn community. Have a good day. We hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.